Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter, Selenium. Last time we were here, we decided moving our base over onto a plateau up here on the hill would be a better option, and so I have. And as you can see, there's nothing left of the old base except for a teleporter, which is how I moved most everything, and the pod. I even emptied out the pod storage. And when I was doing that, I also noticed that I can deconstruct the whole pod. Which is different than the one we crash land on the planet because we came here in this pod. I'm going to deconstruct it. It doesn't actually give us anything, but it clears it up, which works for me. I did not go back and continue collecting up aluminum, and you'll see why once we get back to the base. But I want to go ahead and pick up this stuff and drive back to the new base. And don't go down there, because I don't know how to get out of there. Follow the rope, the cord, the conduit, whatever this is here, half buried in the ground. And we'll go over there. So, in order to move the base and still use the teleporters, I had to build a second power. It's right here at this bend, right? I think I had to build a second power generator, second fusion generator. But since we have such an abundance of super alloy rods and pulsar quartzes, it wasn't that big of a deal. So I just did that. And then when I had the new one built here, I just decided, why not just rebuild the other one from over there over here and have two of them and have plenty of power. So I did. I did move the miner here. It does detect the selenium, but I did not collect it yet. Or I did not switch to it yet because we don't need it yet. We don't know what it's for. I did put up a couple of these screens, though. Didn't do the biomass one yet because I don't really feel like we need it yet. But I wanted to do the terraformation stage, which is, I think, different. Different than the one we have on the other planets, but I'm not positive. I don't remember what TI, different things happened and whatnot. But the fact that we're 5% from barren to water cycle at 7.5 mega TI makes me feel like it's different. And then, of course, our basic stats here. We could probably use some more pressure drills. We could probably use some more everything, actually. Here in the base, I just have heaters. I went ahead and upgraded to 6 of the tier 3 heaters. The difference in the cost of them is basically just going from 2 iridium to an iridium rod. We also can drop the iron, which I don't care that much about, but we could also drop the iron. So I just went ahead and did that. We had a lot of iridium rods collected from boxes and things already here. So I went ahead and did it. It made more sense. I also upgraded the tier 2 drills to tier 3. I didn't go all the way to tier 4 because of the super alloy need, but I at least went up to the tier 3, and we now have an abundance of those, or I think I put out 6 or 8 of them. I don't know, how many did I put out? I put out 8, and I pointed them all in the same spot because I'm weird like that. Well, each set of 4 into the same spot. I have edibles here, and I went through and sorted out a good chunk of the storage. All kind of metals and ores back here, including sulfur and selenium. I have one spot open, and then I started on this side with super alloy and rods, iridium and rods, uranium and rods, osmium and rods, and then I still have 2 unsorted chests that are also the abundance of random bits chests, really. So there's that. I put fuses over here. I haven't empty here yet. Plants here. I was saving this one for more plants because I suspect I'm going to need it. And tree bark. And then also over here I have mutagens all together for now. Other organic stuff all together for now, although I will almost certainly pull the seeds out at some point soon. Quartzes all together, and circuits in one box there. I went ahead and upgraded to the tier 2 food growers as well as part of the move. The additional cost of the fertilizer and the super alloy was worth it to me because we do have a fair amount of fertilizers. We had enough fertilizer I didn't have to even deconstruct a tier 2 to make it. So I did that, and these are probably all fully grown now. This is the stuff that gets us back the escape. What's it called again? The extraction platform and the rocket for it. So I moved that stuff plus the cosmic quartzes in here so that we had access to those here in the base. And then, of course, the lab is here. And what else did I do? Oh, and then outside also I put up plant growers. Where did I put those? Way over here. I put up 8 of them. I think we had 4 or maybe 6 before. So I put up 8 of them, and I made sure that I chose the higher percentage plants, so the Orimas, the Volnuses, and the Tuscas that I have available. I think there's only maybe 1 Volnus, 3 Orimas, and 4 Tuscas. And I can put more up, of course, as time passes here. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Yep. Okay, good. So I haven't really decided what else to do about the base yet, but I wanted to kind of at least get things moved over so that we had it ready and available. We have the advanced craft station, of course, and the regular one there. And I think we might want to go ahead and build that extraction platform, because we could take a look at the trade rockets, which we did unlock. Oh, that's on the other screen I didn't build yet. That's on the solar system screen. Let's go ahead and make one of those. Quartz, a yellow and a purple, which is going to be a little bit iffy, but okay. And then over here, it's silicon. And one of these screens. I'm going to put it down here. I put the blueprint screen here, which we did not unlock any of these things yet. 150 Mega TI is our threshold for that. But we did unlock 1 or 2 things off of this screen. Let's start over here. Until I hit the wall there, and push it back until I hit the wall there. That'll do. We did unlock the interplanetary exchange shuttle, which allows us to retrieve any resources you have on other planets, and the tier 7 backpack. So we'll want to definitely take a look at those. And also we're up to 91 quintillion cis TI now, which is a little bit. And that's because of Humble now being up to almost 12 Terra TI, and Selenia at 7.8, of course. Let's go ahead and build the this thing. See, I have that. That stuff's fine. I'll keep it. It's fine. This here, one of these things is not needed, but I'm going to take it all anyway. And I'm going to actually take some of this iron that I have in surplus too. All of it? Sure. And I'm going to extend this base connection out. Actually out the back, I think, for the rocket, maybe. No, I'll put it over here. Put it on this side. Extend it out a bit. That way I can... it was how many of those again for one of the things? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 here. And then I'll put the extraction rocket. Because I may want a second one of these 3x3s next to the one we're at here. I want to make sure I have plenty of stuff, space prepared for that. Let's see, I'm at 3. I can't count either. Actually, I'm going to go out by 5 just in case. I need a little bit of extra wiggle room. So here's 5 now. And then I could attach it directly, I suppose. The extraction platform. And I guess I can probably hide the lower tiers too. Save myself some headache. Yeah, that's totally what I want, game. Thank you. Let's do, hopefully, something like this. You're not going to let me push that down into the ground, are you? Oh, yeah, you are. Can I snap it there, though, please? Maybe? It's too low. Oh. How low can you go? Can I go up? No, you don't like that either. Can I push it out further and maybe compensate that way? See if I can push it out further. I want it detached just because I'm weird like that. It definitely does not have to be. That's discolored because of the storm coming in. Oh, that one it likes. Alright, well that's kind of okay. And so I think that's what this is for, and we can probably find out here pretty quickly. If look at this, do we get a different planetary travel? No. Extraction? No. Okay. How do we make the other rocket? Is that at the regular rocket thing? Regular rocket launch platform? Where's that other rocket at? Does it tell me on that screen where this thing is at? Where it unlocks at? Planetary. Is that a different station? It's a different station. That's what the cosmic quartz is for. Okay. Well, there we go. So I need a rocket, which was in one of these, tier 2. You know what, Wally? In that, I get like smart or something. Circuits, I put those over here. And then a greenium rod. And it needs a super alloy rod too, which might have been the one that I had for this. I right now. So can I attach this out here too? I don't know what this other thing is. Attach it to this somewhere? I can. If I turn it that way. That more or less insane. I think I'll go that way. Even though the stairs go down into that, that should be fine because I think this one's extra. So we can probably do that. All right, so this allows me to exchange resources with Humble, Prime, or Qualis, of course. If I click on Humble, now I can say, I want stuff, and it tells me all the stuff that's there. Oh, that's beautiful. And I can carry 25 things. Okay, so I don't know what I want, but I do know that I want stuff. The shuttle will bring back the requested resources while delivering its content to any interplanetary delivery depot on the selected planet. Okay. Interplanetary exchange shuttles bring back requested items for any container on its selected planet. If the shuttle contains items, it will also fill any interplanetary depot that requests those items on the destination planet. Okay. Interesting. I don't have these depots yet, I don't think. So we want, what do we want from the other planet? I don't know what I want. I actually don't know what I want. I guess I want stuff to make stuff, which kind of makes logical sense. But what I really need is water on the surface here. I mean, I could import algae and things like that, but it seems excessive. So what do we want to make that we can't make right now? The ore crushers are not useful here. They're only useful on Humble itself, so we don't need to worry about that. So I guess it's just about exploring and boosting TI. Oh, we wanted to make that pack. Where's that pack at? Tier 7 backpack. Okay, that's one of the other cosmic quartzes. Make that too. 3. Solar was probably for the rocket. I need to be careful about that. Yeah, let's actually be careful about that. Although, well, whether I actually need this rocket or not anymore, it's probably a no. I'm going to go ahead and put that stuff in this storage again. I think means, maybe. One of these. One of those. One of these. One of these. One of those. One of these. 2 of these. And one of those. Just in case I do want to have that and I run out of resources or something insane like that. Let's do one of these, and I don't have another purple. So guess what I need? I need to import some quartz. Here's the Schwartz. And then also some super alloy, which means I gotta destroy another rod. I guess I could import rods. Not that I don't have several of them, but I guess super alloy might be the ones to do. Because I seem to be needing to tear apart my super alloy rods the most at this point. And then also that's more density instead of sending super alloy itself. But then there was also maybe needing the stuff to make drone stations and drones, which I think I have except for fusion energy cells. So maybe I should bring some super alloy rods, some purple quartz, maybe some other quartz too. Yellow quartz and purple quartz maybe. And I can use some water pretty soon again. And then what do drones take? I'd have to build an auto crafter to find that out ahead of having this. Auto crafter at auto crafter. Not there. There it is. Costumes and a super alloy rod. Here temporarily. The robots Mark II. Explosive powder. I have a few of those. And super alloy. Explosive powder though is sulfur and iridium, so I have that. So I say yeah, super alloy rods. Some yellow and purple quartz. And Fusion energy cells. That's what I want to order. Oh, so I can drop items in here if I want to send them to Humble. Okay. Cool. We're going to Humble, yep. Let's see. I want like 5 of these. In case. Looking for super alloy rods in all the wrong places. Here they are. Go with 10 of these. And then 5 yellow, 5 purple quartz. That'll be our first delivery. Creation critical. Crap. Not as critical as oxygen is, but I even said I would need it, and then I didn't get it. Okay, good. You didn't forget those things. The purples and yellows. And launch. Alrighty. Cool beans. Yeah, I have no idea what that other spot is for on this. No idea at all. Because the ship spawned in here. So I don't know what that's for at all. It looks like the same spot as on a trade rocket. But unless there's something else new / different for these... Craft station. Yeah, that would be helpful. Entry delivery depot. Okay, so this is the thing that it was referring to in the message. Yeah, not sure. All right. I also don't know how long that takes. I wonder if it says here, like the trade rockets tell you how long they take. Yeah, it's another 600 seconds. If I put up a booster here with the trade things in it, will it go faster? Here. Get at that stuff. Other organics have this. Quartz grass station just unlocked. Nice. Alright, we'll have to play with that next. This, and then 3 obsidian. I already have 1, but that's from the teleporter that I will need back, but I'm not going to worry about restocking right now. If I put down another grid, like say back here someplace, and then I put a booster on it, but that I didn't grab the fuses. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 fuses. And these say they just increase the speed. They don't say how much. Quick check. Says 480. And counting. And now it says 365. Yeah, so it took whatever it is, 20% off or something like that. Which is something. So what did I want all this super alloy for? Did I use it? Oh yeah, I wanted it for the backpack that I can't buy yet. Alrighty. Just gonna throw for right now these items in here. I need that. An osmium rod. I need 3 more circuits eventually. Oh, and I needed one of those things. And then the purple quartz and the fusion energy cell when they arrive. I could steal them from here, though, which I don't think I actually... Oh, I don't have purple. Okay, never mind. I could do the rocket, or the robot thing, though. I kind of want to wait for this thing to get back, because I kind of want to see it come back in and things like that. So maybe I will, and maybe I'll just steal the fusion energy thing so that I can make the rocket thing. We'll put payback in there when we do that. Okay, so drone station needs to be up on a surface. I'll put it up on the roof. Maybe of the lab right now, and then later on we can move it around or do something else with it. I'm gonna put it over. was going to put it there, but it's clipping inside. All right. I'll put it down kind of backwards, kind of not. And then we want to craft these, which are crafted here. Rocket circuit board. I could have done it, I suppose, in the auto crafting station, but I don't like doing those in the auto crafting station because they tend to go a little over. Let's see, I need to keep 6 of these. All right, so that's 6 robots that I can make. Well, that's not very many. Well, actually, I might not even have that much. I only have 5 of those. Make 1 more of those then. That's made here in the lab. Was again 2 sulfur and an iridium. Food's getting low this time. Could have kept picking up sulfur, but by the way, aluminum is full. Which is why I didn't go back down that way. And I have this half full of aluminum also, or a third full of aluminum. That's why I didn't go collecting more stuff down that chasm that I mentioned earlier. And then rockets, which are here. Yeah, I don't want the autocrafter to do this because I don't want a bunch of them made. Did I do 5? Did I do 6? I must have done 6, but 1 is off doing something. No, I only did 5. What am I missing? 1. Explosive powder? Oh, I didn't make the explosive powder. Duh. Not magic, Wally. You gotta make the explosive powder. Okay. So now we can do some logistics work. You know what? Hold on a second. This has kind of been bothering me for the whole time we've been sitting here, and I did not want to fix it. So we can set, obviously, the logistics on these different things so that the bots will fly the things around and sort through my miscellaneous chests for me. Now, of course, I don't have anywhere for this stuff to go, but if I did, then they would do that. I guess, though, I could, like, request quartz. And I could even request demand, as the case may be. The cosmic quartz is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they should bring those in. Oh, these got to provide everything, though. Supply everything. Supply everything. Through the sort chest. Yeah, there we go. And then osmium also, I can request that. Let me get that, and so on and so forth. There's not a whole lot that I can do with many of the things right now because iron is full and aluminum is full. I guess I could request the zeolite. I could set all these too, I suppose. But I'm kind of, filibustering away for this thing to come back. But I think what I could do, given 42 seconds, okay, we'll wait, is wait for those 42 seconds and then build this pack and then go out and do another exploration. Now, where do we want to explore? Well, we could go... Actually, could we go? I was thinking we could go down there, but that might actually be locked. No, we can get there. We can get there from here. We can also come up here, which we have not looked around in at all yet. We just did this area here, the area between, and we did that. So, and we came out here and saw the osmium laying on the ground, but I'm not that bothered by it yet, because we don't really need it yet, but we can go out and get that anytime. I think we'll go and explore the ruin that I'm staring at right now. We have to go, I think we have to go via this way, although we might be able to climb down there. Might. Oh, it's back. Okay. And then it does not... Okay, it does. I could just do supply everything. And they're going to come and pick up these things. There's only 6 of them, so I only picked up 6 items. Super alloy rods and fusion cells. I can always take those too. Yeah, let's go request those. Although I don't have a place for the fusion cells at the moment. So I should have picked them up. I need more room, which is why I left that extra space, because I might want more room there. But also, these things aren't here permanently. And so I'm probably going to put more storage right there. And I probably will even put more storage in here. Although I'm not sure yet how I'm going to organize the base here. It's definitely going to be smaller than the other one, but I'm not sure how I'm going to organize it yet. Alright, let's just pick up the fusion cells manually. So I don't know what I want this thing to do as of yet. Kind of full-time-ish. But, let's see, I need to put one of those back and one of... Oh, just one of those. And I needed a purple. And... my circuits. Again, not that I think I need the thing, but just in case. And then, wait, I don't have tier... What backpack do I have? I already have tier 7. Wait a minute. Tier 7. I unlocked tier 7 here somewhere. On Humble. Well then. Okay. All that was for kind of nothing. I wish I had noticed that. You and you and you and you and all of you can go. Close that, close this, close that. And then one more thing. Let's build this quartz crafter thingy. I literally just remembered that it was there. Ah, there it is. And that takes a cosmic. And a couple of aluminum. And silicon. And a titanium. Oh, I know what I wanted the thing for. And a circuit. I'm not requesting. And a circuit. Ooh, alright. But this thingy, I'm just going to keep kind of piling things up in here, maybe over there. Not bad, not bad at all. This thingy here. Flipping. Let's make pink and yellow fuse cartridges and insect multiplier fuses. Now the fuse cartridges we could make, the insect multiplier we could make also, I think must have been at the auto crafting station. But we didn't have Arimas and Volnuses on Humble, so we couldn't actually make these. We have them here. We have one Volnus and a few Arimas. We had some of one of them on Humble. We didn't have the other one, though. So we couldn't actually make these, but this doesn't actually give me anything to craft that I can't already craft in an auto crafter. Not a big deal, but just kind of pointing that out. Not anything, groundbreaking. But let's go explore. I want to drive... well, you know what? Actually, I thought about... Just gave another thought. Instead of just driving, let's pack up the stuff for the teleporter again. It means going and collecting it again, because I put it all away. This one. This one. Other side. These. One of those. And then 2 pinkiums. Not that box, it's this one. And that way I have a teleporter, so I don't even have to drive back all the time. So let's go have a quick look over here to see if we can drive down this cliff without being cheaty. That's a bit steep. I mean, I probably could do it. That's a bit steep. Let's go over there and just do it the right way. Just for reasons. So as I think of things that I want to bring over from Humble, I mean, it'll be these types of things. Rods, quartzes, fusion cells, any of those types of things, really. I will bring them over, but I'm not going to set up any sort of automation for it yet, I don't think. I don't know that that's actually necessary. So these, there's lines above us. Just kind of see them up there. Lines above us connecting there to there, which may or may not mean that there's some sort of a thing we can use. It might just be decorative, but there may also be something we can use. Oh no. Okay, good. But also, I wonder if we have to use that to get in here now that I'm noticing. Also, I haven't been looking for things laying around either. Things like chests. That's okay. Gotta drive back at some point anyway. Can I see here? I gotta go all the way around, I bet. Lots of ice that needs to melt at 150. Definitely need to do some terraforming, and maybe that's what I should look at next. Is how do I build... Oh, there's a box right there. How do I build the highest tier of each of the terraforming things? Another one already. Yeah, I must have missed a few just by not paying attention and yammering. How do I build the highest tier things? What do I need to have for those and request those things from Humble? That's, I think, what I should do. Definitely need to drive around everywhere, though, to look for stuff on the road. One right there, but I'm going to drive right up here to the door and have a look at this console. Alert, quarantine activated. Environmental requirements are not met. Doors won't open until 1 Pascal pressure. Well, then, that's disappointing. Only we had an easy way back to the base. Go look at what the pressure was. And set coordinates yet, because I don't know that this is where I'm going to want it. Let's see, our pressure is at 2.11 millipascals, so we have quite a ways to go for that. Okay, then. Where else is there to explore? All the way over here. But to get there, we might be able to go past where we're at now to get there. Why don't we do that? Let's drop off this stuff while we're here. I'm going to chuck a bunch of it here in Misk. And we'll let the base bots maybe sort some of it. I'll come back and help it sort through some of that stuff too. And we'll just teleport back to our truck. Pick up our teleporter. And hop in the truck. Drive around somewhere. If we make it that far to that other exploration thing, and it actually lets us in, that's great. But I'm going to look a little bit more thoroughly for chests, I think. Instead of just being... whatever about it. So, that's the way we want to go. We could circle around through there, though, too. There's another... Oh, that was that dome. What about this one? I should go back in there. Let's do this. Also, the stuff not spawning right away is potentially problematic. I think that's just because I'm driving very fast. There's just snow on a rock. It's just... Okay, it looked weird. Weird is usually good, but in this case, it was. That's ice blocking my path, and that takes me where that is. Oh, did I miss this? I missed this. Back around. Still looks like there's lights on that planet. Maybe it's populated. Get this way. Yes. I also haven't decided at one point I bust out the super cheaty map and start looking at things, or the wiki and start looking at things for this place. It'll probably be a while, but just saying. Use an energy cell. There's things. Nope, don't deconstruct the truck. Deconstruct. Okay, well, there's no way to get in there from here. That could be, though, the pressure thing. Maybe we get in through the dome. The other dome, that is. Maybe we get in through this ice here. Maybe we get in through that tower zipline thing. This is a pretty big complex. 150 mega TI for this ice as well. I don't think there's any sort of entrance there unless it's there where the ice is, which is probably also 150. There's this here, but we can't get to that except for through here. So I think we'll hop back in the truck. We'll look around up here maybe a little bit more. But then we'll hop back in the truck and we'll go to our exploration point. Going the right way, yeah. Chest right there. Awful steep here. We can do it. Mostly concerned about getting back. Oh no! Now, that might be problematic, actually. I'm gonna have to unstuck. Alright, teleporting truck time. I need to go backwards, I guess. I got to do this two-handed here. There we go. Climb. Climb. I think they added the unstuck option there. So we don't want to necessarily go off that. And go this way. Back to where we kind of started from here. So I probably didn't want to go that way. Okay, truck can handle it. Let's go back where we were. Or in the direction we were. What's that up here? Oddly shaped bit of rock. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Something. Let's see. This looks like another hideaway of some kind. I turned the lights on the truck off. Turn them back on. That stuff's gonna be all mixed in for the teleporter. Okay. We're gonna need it pretty soon unless I happen to have picked up some water here and didn't notice. Goes out. Nowhere. What about a special chest or anything up here? No? Okay. No-ish anyway. No idea if there's even special chests here. F. Lights. Down we go. Not sure why you wiped out, but okay. Vibration low. Okay, yep. The truck doesn't like you looking to the sides when you're driving. And I have to force it, and it makes you look a little dizzy, I think. Trying to do it while you're trying to drive. Makes you become a little dizzy, I mean. Lots of ice we can't get through yet. But yeah, definitely boosting those terraformation stats would be the way to do it first. I'm hesitant to do the biomass stuff. There's a lot of it is going to require water. We could at least do the oxygen, the heat, and the pressure stuff. Maximize those. We could also build a rocket thing. And launch some rockets here, presuming that we should probably build the screen for them. Presuming that the rockets actually, have a value here. Where's my there? One of these, those, one of these, two of these, and one of those. And, oh, there they. That's where they all were, right in there. Okay. Quick teleporter action. Back to base. Leave the stuff there in the truck for right now. Get some water. Didn't even look in what I had in the truck. Let's build the orbital information thingy screen here. Compass microchip. And then this one. No, those things. Good. Thought it was on, but didn't look like it. Oh, that's what I should be doing. I have the miner set. I think mining silicon. Aluminum. Another silicon. And phosphate. I should have it supplying all at lowest. Let the bots come and collect that, and then maybe switch it around a little bit. Do maybe like titanium or something. Just to kind of vary it until I have more than one miner built. Which I could do, I suppose. But I don't really need a crap ton of those types of resources right now. But I think it's okay. And then we can build this screen. I'm going to put it over here next to the other one. Really? That's where my power gave out? Okay. Well, crap. Let's see. What do I have? I need more pinkium. Do I have this stuff? Yes. No, I don't have that stuff either. Really? That's how close I was on power? Wow. I mean, 2 teleporters ain't nothing. Oh, I know what we could potentially do. Do I have power fuses? Oh, I do. Okay, that's what we're doing now. One of these, I need to make 2 explosive powders, which is fine. Be 2 iridium. 4 sulfur. 2 iron. And a cobalt. See? Be doing these as I'm going along. Aluminum. Sulfur. And uranium rod. Oh, I know what else I can do. I could offer everything in the truck up for logistics too. Now that's a long way for 6 bots to fly, so I'm not going to do it right now. I don't think, but I could do it, and that's the fun part. Did I miscount something? Yeah, I miscounted 1 sulfur. I only got 3 instead of 4. It's fine. Wait, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, I need 3 obsidian instead of the iron and the other thing. No problem. Gonna need some obsidian, though, probably from Humble. Oh, does that not... It says it's boosted them. It uses 150 kilowatts. Those use plenty of energy. Power's still off? Apparently not. Okay, so I just didn't get the sound telling me that power was back on again. Fine. I'll allow it. Yeah, the power's back on again. Okay. It was probably in the middle of the sound effect, and so it didn't give me the other sound effect kind of thing. So I think, though, I'm going to leave this here for now. I'll maybe do some more ordering of things from Humble. We can take a look at and probably do, maybe I'll have ordered some of these things for the heater, the drill, and the biggest thing for oxygen is going to be, I think, flower spreader. But I can take a look at the 325, 350, the algae generators. Yeah, but I don't think we can do those yet. Oh no, the biodomes are way better. 1450, but they're huge. Trees. Can we plant trees now? That would be interesting. I would need to have then the either need to request tree seeds or do the DNA manipulator to make more. Let me know your thoughts on that too, because we really should probably just go ahead and do tree spreaders if we're going to do this. Maybe we can do some flower spreaders too, because they're fairly cheap. But I should get some fertilizer in. I should get some more rods, so either some explosive powder or make more from the rods and things we get in, and then figure that part out. So let me know your thoughts on, you know, whether we should do what we should build to boost our TI. We'll replace all the stuff we have currently with new stuff, maybe like 8 of each kind of thing, and then kind of play it out from there. But for now, we'll leave this here, and we'll see what happens in the next one. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.